Good morning. Merry meet. Join me in the tub of smokin'. Hi. Welcome to my zone. New computer, new Minecraft world, new me. I've never really shared any Minecraft times with other people in this sort of way, and I figure if I'm going to spend any time on it now, I might as well share it with people, do something with it. Not just like sit here in my gaming chair and do lonely gamer style gaming. This is my little world. Hi. I'm not too far from spawn. I don't know how far because I'm kind of playing in a weird style this time around. I've given myself some restrictions and also some advantages, which I will explain now. So, and I'm not going to forget this time. I've had to F3 hit the button. I remember. So this time around, as opposed to a lot of other times when I play Minecraft, I'm doing the following. Number one, I'm trying not to use F3. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I don't do that. I'm trying to navigate by beacons instead and using maps. That was one of the beacons. We're popping smoke. I like the campfires. I love it. So we're trying not to use F3. We're trying to leave as much of the terrain like virgin as possible. Um, Trying to kind of use the natural environment to my advantage. Things like filling in an existing little ravine here, leaving trees no matter how inconvenient they are. The only modification I've made is to add a little light in there because I like glowy trees. Visually, I've modified things just a little bit to do some vanilla tweakins. I love my wobbly trees. I love my wobbly, windy plants. It makes the world feel a lot more alive. What I'd really like is birds. And not like Please. Your parent is talking. Like birds, like little woodland bits and guys that float around. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know. But I'm also technically in creative mode here. And so that's weird, right? Like I'm using creative mode, but I'm not using F3. Well, the thing with creative mode is it lets you skip the enchantment grind, which I'm an adult. I don't have time for that anymore. No, no, no. I have chores to do. I'm not doing the enchantment grind. And also it gives me access to do little things like put a box and a little doodad on the shelf in the workshop because they look cool. Can't do that normally. The rest of this stuff is all collected. This is all legit. It's not exactly a thrilling achievement, but it's fun to do. And I'm not intending to like cheat in a million things. It's just things like frog lights. I don't want to I don't want to make a frog light farm just for one lamp, I'll do it later. I'll do it later when I actually need them on a large scale, if I need them on a large scale. Trying to use resources that are a little easier to handle. Got my boot town. Let's put on some jams. Hopefully it's not too loud. Put them in my jukebox next to my dry, nasty chapped lips ass plushie that sings for me. Look at him. He's got chapped lips. He's stinky. My damn MacBook disappeared. Only the screen is left. I gotta make a new pressure plate for that. Let's do that now. This is my little abode. This is sort of the jumping off point for everything here. I'm defeating some of my bad habits by not having the big chest storage room, and I don't want to have it. I'd like to have these little stations where I have things instead. I've got all my wood, got all my crafted wood, a little wine cellar here. I modeled this kind of off of young me's visualization of a very particular place in my life. My family is large and very Italian, and they used to make their own wine back when my MacBook wasn't broken. Back when my great uncles weren't quite as old as they are now, and they had a little wine cellar, both in my great grandmother's home and in their home. And that little space reminds me of that. So I'm making spaces that remind me of places I've been before. I'm making spaces that would be comfortable for a botanical garden as well. So this whole space is obviously very beautiful and very perfect for sort of a diverse set of biomes, things to have around a botanical garden. But a botanical garden isn't just, trees. It's not just greenhouses. It's not just plants and flowers. It can be a lot of things. The botanical gardens I've visited all have sort of their unique thing to them, The one in Raleigh, Durham had I used to travel a lot. I don't travel anymore because planes make me very sick, even though I love flying. So, the Botanical Garden in Raleigh-Durham, for example, had a farming area, sort of with explanations of traditional farming practices. You know, I believe it's in Three Sisters. And so I've started off with a farming area here. Of course, it's useful for me too, but it also lets you play around a little bit, use things in creative ways, make a little water pump, feed yourself, have a little decor around the house. And then from here, from my little tiny shed with all the plants in it, I'm going to start gardening out from here. What's your favorite tree? That's for you. What's your favorite tree? What do you like? A chop. What's your favorite tree? What's your favorite flower? What's your favorite plant? Should I make a moss and liverwort garden like the Raleigh-Durham gardens? Like the plant keeping Reddit meme of my my gardening skills have progressed to the point where I only collect rare liverworts from Antarctica. Should I do something more normal? Should I make a little greenhouse? Here's a little bit more about my home. My knit and stitch space. I don't knit, but I stitch. He's drinking down. He's taking the day drinking, that man. My mapping space. I'm trying to take my maps with me everywhere I go. Obviously, I missed this original kind of zoom out to here, and I sort of flew to it straight away. I'm also trying not to use chunk base, so that was a genuine find. I don't want to have to look at a website for everything. I want to find it on my own. So if I don't find a trial chamber, I don't find a trial chamber. I found one, but you know, that's just because I was caving. If I don't find this or that, I don't find it. Oh well. Don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need those tools. We can do everything right here. Here's my crawl space with I'm gonna trap a bat in here. I'm gonna name tag a bat and keep it in here so that I can contract a rare 14th century illness not seen since the medieval era. Like a real crawl space. My chimney got a little creosote in it. I need to get a chimney sweep. Luckily I have a ladder for the chimney sweep to come up and down. I like this house. I like this space. It's simple, you know? It's a log cabin with additions onto it. I'll show you it from around the way here as well. I like that view. There's so many good spaces to use around here, though. Like, this river valley is beautiful. There's a little ravine down here underwater, which is actually easier to show you from up above. There's a specific view you can get. Smoke a rock. Make it easy. Yeah, I like that right there. Yeah, and when the glow squids are in it, it looks like stars underneath. Maybe we can do something with that. You know, glass it in, make an observation area. Do something with the flower fields over here. Get a little walking path through. It doesn't have to be elaborate, but it can be. So genuinely, like, what would you like to see in a botanical garden? You want a hiking space, a walking space? Do you have a favorite tree? Do you have a favorite flower, plant, shrub? Do you have a favorite rare liverwort only found in Antarctica? Let me know. Oh, and these horses have been giving me nothing but trouble. Every time I walk through here, they start looking at me, and they got real evil and hatred in them. This one got a real weak heart. This one got a real bad heart. He's got a real weak heart. This one terrifies me. The darkness of these horses. He's got real hatred. He's got real hatred for me. Also, in addition to the botanical garden bit, I've kind of had like a weird, long, very strange life. And maybe I can share some life bits. Do you like life bits? Do you like parasocial relationships? Do you love parasocial relationships? No. You're supposed to say no. But I would love to share some things about my life regardless. Let me know what you want to see. I don't know. I've never really done something like this before. What do you guys like? I know there's a lot of you who have been with the Peperonie channel for a very long time now. And I appreciate that very much. So if you like this, let me know. It's so beauty. Staring at the sun. Damn she big. Look at that. Beautiful vignette. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Check it out online. Pew.